Hey, this is Adrian from Confluent AI, and in this video, I will walk you through how you can configure AI voice calling agents for realistic conversation. This is going to be your ultimate voice agent configuration blueprint that you're ever going to need. And during this video, we will show you how you can configure the type of agents that we use for sales and support teams. How you can create them from scratch, like whatever it's outbound or inbound agents, the configuration kind of stays the same. With Confluent AI, configuring this voice calling agents, AI agents are quite simple. It's a 3-step wizard configuration screen that literally takes you about 5 minutes to get them up and running. So here's how one of my agents, actually this is the agent, right, that we have on our landing page. If you want to test it out, you can go ahead and check it out on our landing page. You can have a real conversation with one of our configured agent. And this is the configuration options that we have for him. Like, we already made about 5,000 calls for people interested in implementing AI voice agents in their business, right? So configuration is quite simple. The first step would be to, select an avatar, give your agent a name, select language. We support over 30 languages right off the gate. We have 6 voices that are supported here, 4 male and 2 female, and we're going to be adding more. Also, we have 11 labs integration. So if you want to bring your cloned voice, your own AI voice into Confluent AI, that is possible. Now, once you select your voice, you have the phone numbers. You can select phone numbers. You can set up your welcome message. You can have call recordings on and off. You can have voice message on or off, depending on your preferences. This is for more privacy. We also integrated an anti-fraud protection, which means you can block certain type of numbers that you do not want to be able to be called from your agent or call your agent, right? We also have voicemail detection. This is a new feature. If we detect that is a voice robot or machine, you can either leave a voice message or simply hang up the call. And once this is done, you can save your changes and move to the next step. Now, next step would be setting up your agent behavior, where you can select between sales representative, support agent, lead engagement. You can even set the tone of your agent. So we have from professional to conversational, humorous, empathic, to simple, academic, and creative. Setting up your goal, background, instructions. I'll go over all of this in depth during this training. So let me return to the basic slides over here. And Confluent AI is a sophisticated tool designed to automate and enhance phone call interactions by mimicking human-like conversation. This technology is powered by advanced artificial intelligence, enabling seamless and realistic dialogue with customers. And it ensures that the agents operate effectively within the defined parameters, providing a consistent and high-quality user experience. Now, the benefits of using AI-powered voice calling agents is, first, you got increased efficiency. AI call agents can handle a high volume of calls simultaneously, reducing the wait times and improving service efficiency overall. You get consistent customer experience. The AI agents provide uniform service, ensuring every call receives the same level of attention and information. You got 24/7 availability. Unlike human agents, AI voice calling agents can operate around the clock, providing support at any time of the day or night. And cost savings, it goes without saying that automating phone interactions can significantly reduce the labor costs and operational expense of your business. Now, let's get started with explaining what is the agent goal and how you can, set this up for your purpose. Okay, so agent goal is quite important because it defines the purpose of the call. In this section, you're going to define the main objective of the call. Example, scheduling appointments, gathering feedback, closing sales. And also, it's important to define your ultimate goal. This outlines the end of result that the agent aims to achieve during this call. Now, I'm going to show you my example from here. Let's scroll top of the page. Now, for my particular example, my goal is to establish a good connection with the caller and convince them that Confluent AI is the right choice for their business. Ultimately, convince the caller to purchase Confluent AI and implement it in their daily business routine. Now, this is my ultimate goal and the purpose of the call. So again, let's go deep dive into it. The purpose of the call is to clearly establish the primary reason for the AI voice calling agent's interaction with the caller. This could include a variety of objectives such as scheduling appointments, gathering customer feedback, providing information, closing sales. You can engage in sales conversational to promote and finalize the purchase of the products and services. Now, the ultimate goal is a specific outcome that the AI voice calling agent aims to achieve by the end of the purpose of this call is to assist you with scheduling an appointment for our services. Now, the ultimate goal is to confirm your appointment and ensure that you have all the necessary details to prepare for your visit. Moving on to the next step, the agent background, where you need to set your agent's expertise and skill set, right? You can, here you can, name the agent that you will use, added personality, add expertise and skill sets, and also add experience of the agent. It goes without saying that the agent's name is going to introduce themselves as a friendly, approachable name to create personal connection with the caller. Like, hey, my name is Alex. The personality, this is where you set characteristics to the agent's personality should reflect traits that are conducive to effective communication and customer satisfaction. Now, key traits include, friendly, professional, empathic, and patient. You can mention all of this in your agent's background, expertise and skill set, right? Here's where you define the areas that are relevant to the business and the nature of the calls, which, that includes your customer service, product knowledge, problem solving, communication. These are type of skill sets that the agent can have. Agent's experience, here is, where you give it qualification, a brief overview of the agent's professional background to build credibility with the caller. With over 5 years experience in customer service, Alex has a deep understanding of clients' needs and effective communication strategies. Alex has helped numerous customers navigate through our services smoothly and efficiently. These are just some of the examples you can use as agent background. Now, the magic unfolds basically under agent instructions, because this is where you tell how your agent should behave during the conversation. So here you're going to be setting up the agent's behavior and instruction prompts. So behavior, it's, greeting and report building techniques, active listening, response adaptation while keeping conversation natural and human-like. Knowledge base is also where you place your, provide basic company information and key products or services you offer, FAQs, product information, service information, and contact information, operational hours. Here is where you set all of these things inside Callfluent AI. Also, in the same field, you can set the rules for the agent to follow, which means you can craft your conversation etiquette and guidelines, ensuring legal and compliance adherence, confirming callers, requests, and question answering. Like in my example, mine is a little bit long, but because we have the secret in having successful agent configuration is to build an initial instructions set, and then go ahead with the widget on the right. You can, test your agent, have a couple of conversation, put yourselves in your customers' shoes, build use cases, and have, a conversation with the agent until you find that your agent is following all of the instructions and it's, knowing everything that you would like him to know during a call. You can make this a little bit extended, like I have over here. Let's go ahead back and go through it together. For agent behaviors, you have to focus on greeting and report building, active listening and response adaptation, natural and human-like conversation, avoid scripted responses that sound robotic, use natural language in conversational phrases. Example, instead of your appointment has been scheduled, just, make the bot say, I've got your appointment set for. And adapting to the caller's need. This is also important because you can tailor responses based on the caller's tone, pace, and content. If the caller sounds hurried, be concise and to the point. If the caller sounds unsure, provide reassurance and detailed explanation. As part of the knowledge base, you can add basic company information, like briefly introduce the company and its mission. Example, add the company name. At your company, we specialize in providing top-notch services and products to help you, and insert the benefits. So this is kind of fill in the blanks type of examples, which you can, just replace this with your own, and the bot is going to be configured the right way. Also, provide an overview of the main products or services that you offer. For example, we offer range services including service 1, 2, and 3. add them to the knowledge base. You can add FAQ section. You can prepare answers for frequently asked questions to provide a quick and accurate responses. Content information and escalation procedures can also be trained into the behavior of the agent. There's also rules that you can set for your agent, from conversation etiquette and guidelines, maintaining a calm and composed tone, legal and compliance adherence. And now moving on to the agent sales script. This is where you're going to be setting up the flow of the conversation, and you can guide this agent to follow certain instructions and certain phone call scripts. Now, I say sales scripts, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a sales script. It can be a booking script. It can be a simple phone call scripts that you want the agent to follow along. Like, great guideline for this is you need to have an introduction, is how the agent introduces themselves and the purpose of the call. Then you state the purpose, starting the reason for the call. You got the engagement. You got to engaging with the caller and asking questions to understand their needs, so you can better tailor all of the responses. Pitching, presenting the product, service, and its benefits. This is the last part, but the most important part is to first establish a good connection. You can ask for their name, so the phone conversation is going to be addressed on the first name. You can ask for the business niche or struggles that they have, so the rest of the conversation actually adapts to particular use cases and business types and struggles that your customers may have. Right? In my scenario, I can show you something that we've developed for our own agent. So here's the introduction. We usually wait for user response because we have the welcome message, and once they give us the response, then we have, hey there, username, how are you today? We wait for the response, right? You can use placeholders inside Callfluent AI. So if you have their username and email and phone number, you can use them inside your scripts. You can have like discovery section where I'm basically asking this question, like, okay, that's great to hear. Whatever the responses are, I want to say, okay, that's great to hear. So before we dive in, I'd love to learn more about a little bit more about your business. What industry or niche are you in? And once they provided this response, I can, craft the rest of my script based on their business or niche. So all of the calls are going to be highly customizable and personalized with their name and their business needs. Okay. Now, during this call scripts, you can also make use of handling objections, this addressing and overcoming common objections that they may have. Closing, finalizing the call with a clear call to action at the end of the call, and follow up, providing a contact information for further assistance to your customers. Now, there's a couple of voice agent use cases with examples from real world AI voice calling agents, scenarios and configuration that you can make use of. We've seen a lot of usage in real estate. A use case for real estate company could be the agent goal, schedule property viewings and answer initial queries. The agent background can be personality, expertise, and experience for the real estate agent. Agent instruction, this is specific guidelines for real estate conversation, knowledge base, details, and rules. And also the agent sales script, it's tailored script for real estate calls, focusing on booking viewings and providing property information. So as you can see, for a real estate company, you can have agent goals. The purpose of the call would be to schedule property viewings and provide initial information about available properties that we have up for sale. The ultimate call is, to book an appointment for a property viewing and ensure that the caller has all the necessary information about it. Now, the agent background can be, their name is Emma, friendly, knowledgeable, and trustworthy, expert in real estate, skilled in understanding clients' needs and property features, proficient in using real estate databases and CRM systems,